Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 15 of season 2 of David and Rob's Watch Party. At this point, I'm just going to drop the season 2 thing.
Mhm.
Episode 15. I think this will be the last season 2 episode, technically,
Yeah,
because it's annoying typing all of that, honestly.
right.
But no, we are here. Fun fact, we recorded the games before the weekend review, so we already got a little bit of experience with this episode.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good week in wrestling. First off, the second technically drink of the week, Coca-Cola.
And I got it's John Cena flavored water. It's very good.
No, so you can't see no water. No.
You can't exactly the you can't Cena water. I already drank my drink, so
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a very eventful week in wrestling, as we had the WWE Royal Rumble. And if you want to hear about that, go to part two because we are going to get through the boring stuff first. Raw and Smackdown, and then on part two, we talk about the pay per view that I was told to watch,
yeah.
Unbreakable 2005, and um, Royal Rumble. And remember, today's games are for whoever loses has to watch Victory Road '09. Like I said, we may have done the games before, but I'm not spoiling anything. Go watch.
Go on, you better. We're watching you.
We
We
can
see you.
see you. No, no, not.
Uh, okay.
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
just just a close up on my face. Oh,
All right,
beautiful.
let's start with Monday Night Raw. Robbie's gonna have all the articles on deck because I don't have another
Yep.
electronic device, and we're just gonna go through the matches. We're gonna talk about what we think. I think I've seen a couple of them. So, Robbie, whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. We start off this episode of Raw 5 days before the Rumble with Seth Rollins addressing his future as the World Heavyweight Champion. The week before he got injured, he tore his MCL and partially torn his meniscus in a match against Jinder Mahal for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it was speculated that he might have to miss some time, and he may, and the rumor was that he would miss WrestleMania and maybe have to vacate the title. But unfortunately, he revealed that he does not have to miss WrestleMania 40, and he will do everything in his power to make it to WrestleMania to defend his title. And out comes Gunther to interrupt him, saying that he was going to win the men's rumble and challenge Rollins, and that he hopes Rollins gets better because when he does, he's going to take his title from him.
I feel like knowing what we know now, I know this isn't a spoiler for those who are trying to get spoilers so they don't have to watch part two. I feel like knowing what we know now, Gunther versus Rollins is available
Mm-hmm.
and would be freaking awesome. I was gonna say fun for some reason, but it would be freaking awesome.
It would slap, literally. It it would be a really good match, Gunther versus Rollins.
Also, I just want to point out, I think Rollins holding the world title is cursed at this point. This is the second time this
Just
has
a bit.
happened.
Yeah, you can't catch a break.
Luckily, this time he doesn't have to vacate, but
That is true. And this segment actually ended with Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci fighting, which is hilarious. So, next match, the first match on the show, New Day versus Imperium. Wow. Uh, this has become a very heated rivalry real quickly, and it ended in a double countout because New Day and Imperium fought into the crowd, and it ended with everybody going through a couple tables in the audience, which was actually a pretty cool spot. So hopefully this leads to something. I don't know
oh,
what that something is, but something. Maybe like a street fight or something at Elimination Chamber. Or maybe they can try to one up AEW and put him in a steel cage, elimination style steel cage.
You know what I would like to see? They already look. They split up the world titles, right? They
Hmm.
split up the women's titles. There's two men's titles. The tag titles are still together. So what I would like to see is give Judgment Day one set of titles, and
Hmm.
then at Mania do New Day versus Imperium for the new set of titles for the other one.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and like
But
throw
would that
DIY in there.
mean
I'm just kidding.
just yeah? Would Judgment Day get like a new title
Yeah.
as the title that they would hold on Raw, and then New Day would get a new title for SmackDown, or whoever wins that match?
No, that's exactly what would happen, in my opinion.
I mean, I'd be down for that.
Because SmackDown has no tag titles right now. Because
That's true.
Judgment Day don't show up.
Yeah, they're supposed to, but they only ever show up on Raw, really. So SmackDown kind of lacking in the champion department right now.
Yeah.
Two of their champs are part time, and the women's
Spoiler.
champ
No, I'm
is
just
all right. Yeah. Uh. Anyways,
yeah.
next match we got on deck: Ivy Nile versus Valhalla. This match was mid, to be fair.
Well, it's Ivy Nile
Ivy
and
Nile,
Valhalla. So.
right? What do we expect? Uh, Ivy Nile got the win with a middle roped bulldog. Apparently, it's called the Pitbull, according to Wade Barrett, because of course it is. And yeah, in short, Valhalla is yeah.
We'll get to what happened with Valhalla later.
We will. Also, I would just like to point out that Cole, for some reason, was really fascinated with the fact that Valhalla was competing without any shoes. I don't know why.
Thought
He
you were
had
gonna say
he had another
antlers.
fascination with he had another fascination with Valhalla, but we'll get to that later. Actually, he just said it, but we'll talk more about it later.
We'll talk more about it later.
Anyways, Nia Jax promo next. She says she's going to dominate the Women's Rumble, and she was interrupted by Becky and Bayley, who also said they were going to dominate the Women's Rumble, and then it ended with uh, Bayley getting dropped by both Lynch and Jax. Fun times. This was just an
Yeah.
okay segment. The Miz versus Dominic Mysterio. Wait, excuse me, Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Tom and Nick Mysterio. Uh, Dom actually got the win over Miz in what was just an all right match. He actually won with a 619, which is wild. And apparently that there's a chance that we could get a 6-person match next week on Raw. It'll be DIY and The Miz versus Judgment Day,
All right.
possibly.
Possibly.
Um, probably. But we shall see.
No, no.
No. Next match, Chad Gable versus Ivar. I'm not gonna lie, this match was kind of a banger.
Yeah.
Again, Ivar is outdoing himself. This man is going on a tear in his singles run, and that is wild to think about. And Ivar got the win over Gable with a moonsault, which is fitting because he's a very large man. Although his moonsault could use a bit of work, but the fact that he could hit one at all is fantastic.
No, yeah.
But he's gotta line it up better. He like when he jumps, it's kind of scary. He jumps like way off to the side. Like he lands on like his opponent's legs.
Oh my God.
It could use some work. But that's that. And next week, Bronson Reed challenged Jay Uso to a match, so that should be interesting, I guess.
Hmm.
Cody Rhodes and CM Punk come face to face, the most anticipated face off in recent times. Excuse
Great
me.
segment.
They were mostly taking little digs at each other, and then Punk claimed to be more Dusty Rhodes than Cody, and then Cody Rhodes said he's more
You can
CM
do
Punk than
it.
CM Punk. Shut up.
And it spawned a great meme. I want to talk about your father.
I want to talk about your father. Insert Christian Cage here. But no, and surprisingly, this did not get any references to AEW. That made a few people mad.
Hmm.
A lot of people were saying this segment was bad purely because they did not talk about AEW, which is hilarious to me.
Yeah. I liked
But
it, honestly.
yeah, I thought it was a good promo. I thought it was a good exchange, and I mean they did harken back to their times, back in like 2009, 2010.
Hmm.
So that was nice, and hopefully that sets up a singles match between the two. We got a little bit of a preview yesterday, but again, we'll talk about it later.
Let's spoil it now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Oh boy. Baszler and Stark got the win for a surprisingly action-packed match, given it didn't last very long.
Yeah.
And I believe this is the main event. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Two tall lads duking it out in the middle of the ring. R-Truth showed up. That was the best part of the match. And Priest took the L from a Claymore kick.
Yeah.
Yay. And hopefully Damian Priest can make a bit of a comeback. This man's Mr. Money in the Bank and he ain't being treated like Mr. Money in the Bank, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can fix that. WWE, you're kind of dropping the ball on this, man. I'm just gonna be honest. Overall, not a bad show. It got a B from Bleacher Report. So that was Raw.
Yeah. Okay. Monday Night Raw. Pretty good show.
Rawr.
All right.
All right.
Friday night smacketh down.
All right. It's your boy back at it again with the SmackDown results. We got the go home show to the Royal Rumble. Not a bad night of action. I said
Auction.
auction.
Not a bad night of auction. We
Auction.
we made about $10,000. No.
Yeah, auction. It's just like how the British would say it. Or maybe the Irish. One of the two. Or maybe Scottish. Who knows? Who cares?
I'm gonna tell our guest you said that. No, I'm just kidding.
We start off with a promo between AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. I did not watch this promo, so I have no idea if it was good or bad.
Me neither.
But I'm gonna assume that they all talked about how they were gonna beat Roman Reigns and reclaim the universe, or just claim the Universal title, take back the title and bring it back to SmackDown and show up every week and be a fighting champion. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
we'll get to that later. And this ended with AJ Styles giving Randy Orton the Pele kick. So that was that. This got a B from the Drew. So there you go. Oh, side note, Michael Cole is now on commentary. He
Yeah.
replaced Kevin Patrick. Kevin Patrick is gone from WWE.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He
Uh,
he tried.
damn.
Not hard enough.
Anyways, no.
Anyway. Anyways. First match on the card this evening: Carlito versus Santos Escobar. We're finally seeing it. 2+ months in the making. It was supposed to happen at Survivor Series, and it did not for whatever reason.
Thought Lito was injured. That's why it didn't happen.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
That or just old.
Not a bit. Yeah. Not a bad match. Escobar got the win after a debuting Electra Lopez showed up and interfered in the match. So Electra Lopez has rejoined up with Santos Escobar. She is once again with Legado del Fantasma. Although instead of Joaquin and Cruz, it's Humberto and Angel.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, what is funny about that is we were talking about Alexa Lopez, the NXT before this SmackDown. We were talking about how she got left by Legado. Like she got in the car with Legado and then,
Yeah. and and then
then
like
they kicked her out.
right after they cut the cameras, they like dropped her off at a gas station or something. And they left her behind. But no, I guess they remembered her and they went back and got her. So that was nice of them.
It's like when you forget the kids at home.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see.
Next up, women's tag team title match: Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, the champs, versus the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane. Honestly, I really like this match. This is a great match.
That was good.
But inevitably, we have new tag team champions, the Kabuki Warriors. Are your tag team champions? They hit him with a maneuver that I cannot remember, but it was certainly a devastating maneuver. Yes. And we shall see what happens with that. And it was noted by Michael Cole. He questioned whether Bayley would make it a clean sweep for damage control at the Royal Rumble. Anyways.
That face is going to be the thumbnail. No,
Yes. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament, which is the group that is Karrion Kross and AOP and Paul Ellering and Scarlett.
Yeah.
They did not have a match. They really had I think they were supposed to have a match, but Final Testament kind of backed out of it. And it ended with everybody brawling, with the Final Testament standing tall.
Yeah.
Because of course.
It's a bad ass name though. Final Testament.
Yeah.
Name's awesome.
It is. That is a good name. Carmelo Hayes versus Austin Theory. B City up.
C City sideways.
C City sideways. What if
C
Village
Township
sideways? C Village sideways. Oh no. Well, anyways, Hayes lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think he lost to the A-Town Down. But after the match, Mello was getting beat down by Theory and Waller, and out comes Trick Williams. Whoop that trick to make the save.
Sadly, with no Booker T.
Yeah, Booker T and the audience really make that theme. But it seems, even though Trick saved Hayes, there's still a bit of friction between the two. I think it was said that he saved him not because they're Gucci, not because they're on the same terms, but because they have to compete in the Dusty Classic. So they gotta get along for just a little bit longer, and then eventually they can fight, and it can finally be revealed that Mello was the one that attacked Trick, because we all know you did it, sir. We know it was you.
You cannot
And if
hide
it's not you,
forever.
and if it's not you, please don't come back to this episode and tell me off.
Carmelo Hayes, if for some reason you are watching, if it's not you, please do not tell him off.
Exactly. I said nothing.
If you are one of our 5 viewers, no,
Yes, sir.
that'd be really
But
funny if one
yes,
of our 5 viewers was an actual pro wrestler, or if one of our viewers was an actual pro
imagine.
wrestler.
Imagine. But no, I don't know, man. Dusty Classic was actually pretty good. It's I think it's gonna be probably Breaker and Corbin versus Trick and Mello in the finals would be my
Yeah,
guess.
no,
So I have
I
no
think
idea who could
I
win.
got the same guess as you on that one.
Yeah, unless whoever is facing Mello and Trick beats him. I can't remember.
Lowo is facing Melo.
Oh yeah, the Whoa.
The Lowo,
The Whoa. The LWO.
yes.
And our main event of the evening. Uh Law Knight versus Solo Sikoa, who his name is a lie because he is not solo. We discussed this yesterday. He does not go solo, therefore his name is a lie. And he can change it immediately.
Change it to follow Sokoa. No,
Follower Sikoa. Anyways, this match was, it wasn't bad. And then it ended in a no contest because AJ Styles came in and interfered. And then he beat everybody up like the true face that he is. And then Orton came out and beat everybody up like the true face that he. And then while he was doing that, LA Knight had the blunt force trauma as a maneuver. And I want to say, I think Roman came out, didn't he? I'm pretty sure Roman came out.
I can't remember.
And yeah, I think not Randy. Yeah, Randy was hitting RKO's and everybody, and Roman came out and he got hit with an RKO. And then I think no, that was last night. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that was last night.
That was last night. No, I don't think Roman came out for this one. But Knight did hit the blunt force trauma on somebody. It doesn't say.
He hit it on the ref. No,
Oh, imagine. But yes, not a bad end to the show. Overall, this got a B plus from Bleacher Report, so just a little bit better than Raw.
all right.
So all in all, a pretty decent week for wrestling in terms of television.
Mhm. No, but honestly, I agree with you there. It was a pretty good week. Dynamite was fine. Let's just throw that one out of the way. Dynamite was fine. I actually watched it, so pretty good. Copeland Suzuki was really good.
I did not watch Dynamite. So
That match made Dynamite run overtime.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was really good. No, and I knew it was going to happen because they started the match with like 6 minutes left in the show.
Yeah, figures.
But no, that Copeland Suzuki was awesome.
I'm not surprised. I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And I also have to go back and watch. This is off topic. Osprey versus Josh Alexander because apparently Dave Meltzer actually gave that match
Yes.
5.5 stars.
He better have. Wait, did you say 5.5?
5.5. He gave it 5.5 stars.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
It was apparently that good,
Hmm. No, it
which
was amazing.
which is wild.
I'm so lucky I got to watch that live.
Who would have thought TNA would get two 5-star matches in 2 months? A little more than 2 months, and it's all because of Will Ospreay. Shout out to you, Will.
Too bad he's going to AEW, not TNA. But
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching part one. Stay tuned for part two, which will be coming out at the same time because I put all these parts out at the same time. Y'all know this by now if you've been watching. And if you haven't, go watch some other parts. Then go watch some other episodes. They're all good, except go watch the season 2 episodes. The season 1 episodes kind of suck.
Yes.
Just kidding. But no, we are going to hop out and we're going to go to part two, where we will be reviewing TNA Unbreakable 2005, my review as of losing last week, and B, Royal Rumble 2020, 2024. not
24.
three.
Yeah.
We're going back in time.
Oh no.
All right. Peace.